Speaking of trade possibilities, Charean, let's pivot now to the New Orleans Saints and Michael Thomas. And I strongly believe at this point that he will not be traded. I do know this. I know that there was an effort from Thomas's camp to try to get a team to make the Saints an offer that they couldn't/wouldn't refuse. That doesn't mean Thomas wants out per se. It doesn't mean that the Saints want to move him. It just means that maybe someone wanted that option to at least be on the table. And the problem is no one was willing to even put together the kind of offer that it would have taken, because it's going to take a lot to pry him away from the Saints. Saints are going to take a $20 million dead cap charge next year if they would trade him now, and they've got to accept the fact that they'd have to go forward for the rest of the season without him. The reality is they've played most of this season without him, and they're 4-2. But if he comes back, if he's healthy, if everything is pointed in the right direction, if he's learned his lesson, if he complies with what the team wants. There was that article from Jeff Duncan of The Athletic that, again, I don't think he dug up the information in a dumpster somewhere. I think it was handed to him by the Saints to get the message out, to get the word out, to get Michael Thomas in a position where he does what the team wants. But as of right now, I'd be stunned if he gets traded. But I do know that there was, at least from Thomas's perspective, an effort to try to get someone to go to the Saints with something, and that didn't pan out.
The Saints have sent him an awful lot of messages this year, Mike, and if he doesn't get those into his head by now, he's probably not going to. If I'm Drew Brees, I go try to repair this relationship however I have to repair this relationship. I just think the Saints are a better team with him than without him. We just talked about maybe this doesn't change the Browns. I think absolutely Michael Thomas changes the look of the Saints, what they do. He commands that presence on the field that defensive coordinators and defenses have to worry about. In my mind, he's one of the top 5, if not top 2 or 3 receivers in the NFL. And I just think when you look across the line at him, you know he's going to go make his catches. He had 149 last season, which demolished the NFL record. He's that good. And so if I'm the Saints, I'm not looking to trade him. I'm looking to repair that relationship, to get him back on the field, because I know I need him to go beat the Buccaneers and to go do what we want to do in the playoffs, which is try to win another Super Bowl before Drew Brees gets finished. And he's almost finished, as we well know.
Yeah, and I think that the problem is there's a level of intensity and competitiveness and just desire for Michael Thomas that can't always be harnessed the right way. And it does manifest itself in ways, at practice, punching a teammate, some of the other things that came out, just boorish behavior. And when you got a guy who is that focused and that driven and that motivated, sometimes it is hard to flip the switch on and off, and I think that may be part of the issue. And I think in a year when he came into the season, Charean, saying he wanted to do even better than 149, and he exits week 1, and he's gone ever since then, and he'll be back week 8 at the earliest, that's going to contribute to more frustration, and it's going to make you feel like you're not in control of your game, of your life, of anything, and it may spill over. You know, we have bad days sometimes, and we take it out on the people around us. That happens. The challenge is finding a way to reel that in, and I think that's what the Saints are trying to get him to do. But he will be with the Saints for the rest of the year, barring something incredibly unexpected at this point.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.